Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Chris bringing you some more Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. We are in Act 3. I've done a couple of side stuff off screen. We already got done talking to Raphael. So, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up going and stealing the Orphic Hammer to break Orpheus from his chains. That's one thing we're going to do. Two, we're about to meet Gortash right now. Yeah. So, let's get into this. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I appreciate all the support. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. We got Will, we got Carla, we got... Yep, let's get into it. So, I'm going to do something I don't do very often. I want to see how this goes. I want to see what happens when I attack Gortash right away, because I've never attempted to do that. Oh shit, hold on. There we go. I apparently had the volume too loud, that's on me. Alright, so here we go. We're going to attempt to shoot him right now. Lightning shot. Let's see what happens when I attempt to try to kill Gortash. Hold on, let me see here. Alright, now let's try it. Nope, still too far.
Kinspeople,
Damn it.
Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my beat up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still...
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
watchers are liable to turn us into cat food if we move a muscle.
Sage advice. My steel watchers take uncut. You are of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch. Tut tut. So much.
Now, Duke Ravengard, it shows him as a... Okay, so let's see, how do we want to do this without hurting Duke Ravengard? Find Steel Walker. Confirm Vortex, Vortex is protected by Steel Walker. If we want to make a move against him, we should figure out how to deal with him first. Okay, well, I don't think it would be that big of a problem.
Let me catch my breath.
I really don't. But why don't we just go right here?
Don't waste a step.
Mortash is dead. Disable the steel watch. Okay, so nether stone, stone gauntlet. Okay. Bam! We got 2 nether stones. We dealt with Vortash without deciding. Okay, so we defeated Vortash with this nether stone. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. What is this? Okay, there we go. We're back. Alright. What is this? Incineration cage. Okay. Let me save this just in case, because I don't want to fuck this up. I'm trying to save Will's father. I might have to knock him out, honestly. Alright, so this is going to be a long fight.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Wait a minute, couldn't I just... I'm so stupid, hold on. No, Will's falling. Okay, there we go. Okay, now that we did that... I gonna have to knock this guy out? Like... Oh, is this the little blue thing on the ground?
Always room for more.
I don't want to kill him, I want to knock him out, so... Hold on, give me a second. Alright, well I'm back. I had to figure out how to... I wanted to see the outcome of what happens when you attack Gortash right there with Will's father right there, if he dies or not. Well, he dies, so I'm not going to do that. Means I have to chase down Will's dad later, when I'm, when I can. Means I can't attack Gortash right now. I have to at least wait until Will's father is gone. Which is unfortunate, but whatever.
Kinspeople,
It's him.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
Exactly.
a moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before.
She hasn't tricked
She's
me at all. I've
targeted me
shot
as
her
well.
every time.
I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
Karlak, shut
I
up.
understand your concerns,
I will kill
my old
him.
friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then allow for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes,
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Bald.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason.
An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me, well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Help me. The Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of a furnace. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods, what has he done?
Within,
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned, but Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No, this isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
for a brief moment uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Raven God, the real Raven God, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Don't worry, Will. We'll get him back. It's just gonna take a lot of time to do it. But until then, we got other shit to worry about. Consider Gortash bargain. Consider Gortash bargain. Disable the skill watch. Get Orin's Netherstone, which I will. Gather allies. Free constant caloric. Confront Lord Gortash. Return to Missoura. Missoura, so we should return to Missoura. Search for the Grand Duke.
Nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened,
Not over here.
and we'll be home in no time.
I almost believed you this time.
Where's Missoura? I know I found her before. Where is she? Oh, Missoura's over here?
Isn't little Will straight to your handler, and I didn't even have to whistle.
Missoura, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Poor thing. You've had a tough go, and you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I...
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Missoura's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Missoura's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Will ought to know what happened with Missoura. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Miss Zora, I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely. Sorore suje, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator. Notum sit in...
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters. Inferno. Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
See, and the thing is you can still save Will's father even if, I'm pretty sure, even if he breaks his pact. I'm pretty sure. So, come on, man. Okay, there we go.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand, but freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven God name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds and the city from the brain.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Patricide is often the first step toward greatness. But I hope Will does not regret sacrificing his infernal powers.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pact is worth it to him. Of course. I suppose you've earned it.
Will sacrificed his own father. A hard choice, but not one that is unknown in nature. At times, a seedling must strangle the very tree that bore it, if it's to survive.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel for a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
What are you talking about? He didn't... Okay, whatever.
The devil Mizora's made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
Alright, let's go hit the hay.
I brought my own pair
I think this is where we're gonna stop it for now. Continue forth with Will. Will broke his pact with Zora. The Grim Guard is no longer our concern, but I don't care. I'm still gonna look for him. Alright. We're gonna stop it here for now. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.